Is this the right time to really, seek leave of absence from party work just when you had done so poorly in Delhi, drew a blank?
No, I don't think it's related with Delhi elections or something. I suppose, there is, from what I gather from what has been released, perhaps there's a time to reflect and think. And I think Mr. Gandhi must be wanting time for that. In one sense, I feel glad that, he's kind of in a sense applied and officially told people that he will not be available for a while. So I think let's give him that much space. If there's a person who genuinely wants to think and reflect on issues that are concerning everybody, it's not a bad idea to perhaps take some time off and think about it.
But do you really need to be off party work for a month or whatever time period to reflect on the losses? Well, you've been losing since May 2014 and Delhi being the last or latest. Do you really need to sort of switch off and get into reflection mode to find out what went wrong?
Look, I can't say. I think every individual has his or her own way of reflecting and absorbing things. There has been a process in which some sort of consultation has taken place. I would feel that perhaps a more open, broad-based consultation with more people should actually follow. But perhaps that will come when the time comes.
What kind of open? Because we know
right
that
now,
there have been several meetings with senior leaders, but these are all closed door.
Closed doors must also, that's how you really start. But then when you start setting an agenda, I think that is something when you should open them up. But that will come later. I think right now let's restrict to the request for a leave that has been granted to Mr. Gandhi. And I think I would say that if it's a time well spent, it will really be worth it.
In your interview, you said that Congress lost touch with the ground. Would you go on to say that the culture of sycophancy in Congress actually did it in that the top leaders did not get the right picture?
I think more than the culture of sycophancy, the culture of not speaking one's mind out in correct forums, I think what did us in. I think there became a disconnect between, to some extent, the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers and what was happening on ground. I would not say it's a matter of bad policy or wrong choices of policies. It's a matter of being able to correctly convey what a government is doing to its people. And in that sense, in a form of conversation, the idioms you adopt, the style of conversation you adopt, especially in a fast-changing communication world, I think is where the government lost touch both with its people and how to convey things to its people. And people like us, I think, are clearly to be blamed for not speaking our minds out and really being, a face between people and our government. For example, if all MPs really thought that, giving subsidy to only 9 or 12 cylinders is actually not correct, why didn't we get up at that time and speak out?